Did you know that in February 1959, 9 young Soviet hikers set out into the icy depths of the Ural Mountains and never came back? Young, ambitious, experienced, but their final night became legend. The group, students from the Ural Polytechnic Institute, was led by 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov. Their route, classified as the highest level of difficulty. On January 25th, they reached the remote town of Ivdel. From there, deeper into the frozen wilderness. By January 28th, one of them, Yuri Yudin, turned back, sick and exhausted. That decision saved his life. He became the only living witness to what would follow. The rest pressed on. Snowstorms closed in. Visibility dropped to nothing. By February 1st, they pitched their tent on the eastern slope of Kholat Syakhl, a mountain whose name in the language of the local Mansi people means Mountain of the Dead. Instead of moving to safer ground, they camped on an exposed ridge. That choice sealed their fate. As night fell, winds howled across the mountain, snow whipped through the air, and then something tore through the fabric of time itself. By morning, their tent was found ripped open from the inside, boots and gear still inside. Bare footprints led away into the darkness, toward the forest. At the tree line, 5 bodies were discovered, wearing only their underwear, frozen to death. But that was only the beginning. 2 months later, rescuers found the remaining 4, buried beneath 4 meters of snow. Their injuries, horrifying. Broken ribs, crushed skulls. The kind of trauma you'd expect from a car crash, but with no visible external wounds. One woman had no tongue, another, no eyes, and some of their clothes carried traces of radiation. The official Soviet report read, "Death caused by an unknown compelling force." Those words ignited decades of speculation. Theories multiplied like shadows in the snow. An avalanche, the most rational according to modern research. A katabatic wind. Military weapons testing. Aliens. A strange orange glow. Or something beyond explanation. Imagine it. Night, minus 30 degrees. Wind screaming through the pines. A torn tent, a gash of black against endless white. Barefoot, half-dressed, stumbling through the freezing dark. And something, or someone, waiting. In 2021, scientists from the Swiss universities ETH Zurich and EPFL published a study suggesting a slab avalanche could explain the tragedy. But even that doesn't account for everything. Why the radiation? Why such severe internal injuries? Why was the tent cut open from the inside? According to the case files, there were no footprints leading to the tent, only those leading away. In the years since, the hikers' journals, photographs, and even fragments of secret military files have taken on a life of their own. Obsessively studied by historians, conspiracy theorists, and truth seekers. Writer Donnie Eicher once said, "Siberia has been less a geographical location than a state of mind, a looming threat, the frozen hell on earth, a place that devours warmth, time, and certainty." And the mountain that was supposed to mark their triumph became a cemetery of question marks. Sometimes, places have a life of their own. Sometimes, they write the final script themselves. If you're drawn to stories that prove the world is darker and stranger than we think, subscribe to this channel. You'll find more tales like this one, stories that refuse to be forgotten. Because this is only the beginning. And remember, some places don't want to be discovered, and some stories will find you.